Hey guys, Kat here, and today I would love to share with you guys a really fun way to add some ground movement with a lot of play, and that is by adding a balloon. Now we are going to be getting started with just learning some ground flow without the balloon for a little bit, so if you're a total beginner, this is for you. If you're not a beginner, this is a great refresher and a great way to add some play, and then we will add the balloon. So that's it. It's gonna be super fun. Go at your own pace. This is just another fun way to add movement and show that it doesn't always have to be so serious. We're not gonna have any timer or anything, but feel free to follow along at my pace, or if you wanna go and discover your own pace, then go for it. This is your time. This is your movement. This is your expression. So let's just have some fun with it. All right, guys, we are gonna get started on the ground, first in a side sit position. So one foot is gonna be on the top of the other leg's thigh. And from here, we're gonna have our hands behind us, and we're gonna switch over to one side and then switch back. So we wanna think about keeping those feet on the ground when we do this. And this is a really nice way to check in with the body, see how you're doing. And you can start adding a little bit more movement here. So maybe release a hand, add a little bend in front. So this should feel really nice for the hips. Some of you might be checking in and being like, what the heckity? Hi, Ruby. This is like the fifth take I'm doing because my cats are like, what's up? All right, so from here, we're gonna add on a little swivel. So we're gonna take that right leg, that back leg, bring it in front, bring it in back, and then plant it. Now, if you do need to use your hands for this, feel free. You can place one in front, one in back, one to the side. We are really listening to your personal body. And then go ahead, get that hip switch in, and then add the swivel. Ruby is actually gonna be instructing us today. It's so funny. I had a yellow one yesterday because I didn't know if I wanted to use the yellow or the purple, and she decided for me. All right, guys. So now we're gonna do both of those movements and try to do it without our hands. No hands. So swiveling in front, and then hip switch, swivel in front, and hip switch. So some of you might be able to do this, some of you might not be able to yet, and that's okay. Okay, listen to your body. This is just fun. No need to beat yourself up or anything like that. Let's do one more on each side. Here she is again. And switch. Okay, so now, again, if you need to use your hands, feel free. We're gonna press up onto the knees and then come down. So keep doing this on one side and try to be very gentle with your landing. We want to control these movements. We don't want to just plop down. And then go ahead, do that hip switch then, and do the other side. This side is much more challenging for me, so that might be the case for you too. Let's do a couple more on this side. One more. Nice. Okay, so back to the hip switch on the original side. Now we're gonna take that back leg, swivel it in front, and plant the foot. Then we're gonna come up into a figure 4 get up. So down, control, swivel back. This chick. What's up, girlfriend? And back. So keep practicing that as much as possible. Controlling that weight. And down. Okay, let's go ahead and we're gonna switch. So switch again. I wanna face the camera a little bit more. Ruby, she's gonna pop it again. All right, swivel in front, come up. Now, one side again might be more challenging. This one for me definitely is. One of my hips is a little bit more jammed than the other. So this one feels a little bit like, ugh, not as smooth. And let's go ahead and we're gonna go one more. And down. Okay, let's give this a little bit of a break. We're gonna go into a crab position now. We're gonna have our hands out to the side, and from here, pop your hips up just a little bit, and we're gonna lift up one hand, and then lift up the opposite side foot. So a little walking here. If you need to take a break because this is hard on your wrists, no worries. You can always take a break, do some swivels, do a few little stretchy stretches if needed. When I first got started in this type of movement, it took me a while to get used to the load on my wrists. Now, let's go ahead and start adding a walk. So same thing, one hand and then opposite side foot. Hi, baby. I don't know if you can see Ruby in the shot. I think you can. She's so silly. So forward and back, maybe side to side too. So really get kind of loosey-goosey fun with it. Maybe go into a circle. Now it might take some of you some time to get used to this type of movement, so give yourself grace. I did not learn this right away, and crab is one of those where it really is a lot of mental load. All right, let's go ahead and rest there, shake it out. Let's go, stretch out the wrist just a little bit more then. We're gonna go like this, straighten out the arms as much as you can, and then add a few squeezies. Squeezies and release. And go ahead, gentle shakes. And we're gonna do this stretch. And you can walk it out, or if that's too much, you don't have to walk it out, just lean back just slightly, that's okay. All right, go ahead and shake it out. Let's give your wrists a little bit more of a break. Come back to that side sit. Now, let's go ahead and we're gonna go into that figure four. Bloop, bring that back leg up. And now I want you to think about standing. Up, and then try to reverse the movement. Bring it back, turn, and back. So let's do a few on that side. Four, get up. Use your hands if necessary. Totally okay. Landing as soft as possible. And let's go ahead and switch so you can do that hip switch. Bloop. Figure four, get up. Up. And we're gonna be doing all of these movements today with the balloon. We're almost ready for it, which is very fun. Oh, hello. Hello, sweet sunshines. My little buttercups. Okay, go ahead, shaky, shaky, as much as you need. Let's go into a tabletop position now. Oh my goodness, you guys, you love each other, remember? Okay, you go over here. Sorry. So let's go ahead, have our hands right under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and we're gonna pop up slightly, so knees are off the ground, and from here, just think about raising your hands. Hands only. Get used to this, really pressing into that ground, keeping the shoulders away from the ears as much as you can. And now, let's go just feet, little lifties. Quads are gonna start to feel it. Calves, sanity. And go ahead, rest it. Now we're gonna come into a full bear position. So same thing, table, pop it up. Opposite hand, opposite foot is going to be moving. And we wanna think about having as long of a spine as possible, being able to move our heads around. We don't wanna just look at the ground, you wanna be able to look up. Now, if that feels like so much of a strain, that just indicates, hey, maybe I need to start really focusing on opening my mid-back, doing some exercises for that, some stretches. So again, this might take a little bit to get used to. Hi, sweetie. Oh, okay, thank you. And go ahead, hi. Go ahead and relax there. Okay, We're gonna do one more movement. It's gonna be rolling. Ricky, you're so silly right now. You go. All right, guys. So rolling, we want to be safe with it. So make sure when you do this, you're not rolling on your head or your neck. We want to tuck in. Now, a common mistake I see, roll back, and then they flatten out their back. And we don't want to do that because then you lose the momentum unless you have really good core strength. So we want to be rolling, 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 rolling. Okay, so go ahead and practice these. Really tucking in those knees. Did not mean to rhyme, but I did. And maybe extend a leg or two. Feel free to experiment here. Maybe come down, up. Use your hands if you want to. And you can also plant the feet. Whoop, my stomach. I don't know if the mic picked that up. My stomach, I'm a little hungry. And nice. Okay, so some of you might be able to do roll-ups and some of you might not be able to. That's more of an advanced movement, so I just want to put it out there that it's available. Now, we are going to get started with that balloon. Go ahead and grab it, or if you don't have one right now, which is totally okay, not everyone just keeps random balloons around. I understand. You can go ahead and follow along, body weight, that's cool. We are gonna come into that side sit position and just play around with the balloon here. And then maybe challenge yourself, go a little bit farther. Maybe go backwards a little bit more so you really feel that stretch in the hip flexor. It's kind of making us stretch a little bit more, right? Be very gentle with it. And now, first little challenge here. Let's go with that hip switch. While we pat that balloon, maybe stay on this side a little bit. Use your hands to plant if necessary. That's not cheating. That's exploring. Nice, all right. So from here, let's go ahead and add that hip switch. Again, to the original side. Nice breathing when you do this, and then keep adding hip switches at your leisure, whenever you feel like it. See, already pretty fun, right? Oh my gosh, my cat's on. Ruby's watching. That's so cute. I am the entertainment today. All right, now, if you're feeling up for it, let's add a little swivel in front. Swivel, bring it back. On that one side, swivel, bring it back. And explore with the movement. It doesn't have to be super rigid where you have your torso upright. You can start to turn a little bit, bring that balloon overhead once you get more comfortable. All right, and let's go ahead, hip switch, and add that swivel, other side. Ooh. Hi. Let's go a few more on that side. Good, and maybe like one more. Now let's go back to the original side. Okay, now let's go to the figure 4 get up. So now we're gonna bring it in front, up, and if you want to, you can stand. Maybe, I know I'm probably off camera. Maybe have it on one foot and then bring it back. Okay, so up, standing. And here's really fun where you can really play around with balance. So I'm gonna swivel forward, bring it up, and then I'm gonna move my free leg around to distribute my weight differently. So that way I really have to figure out how to balance with my other limbs and keep the balloon alive and then come down. All right. And if you lose the balloon, who cares? It's a balloon. This is fun. It's not serious. All right, let's go ahead and let's do the other side then. Figure 4, come up. Now at the end, we're gonna piece everything together and you're gonna go for a free-for-all. Woo! So that way you can explore all the movements that we've learned, which is really fun. Let's go one more on this side. You can use your head too, and feel free to use, oh no! You're free, you're free side. That's super funny. And come down and down. Okay, crab time. So crab pose, and this is where it gets really fun to use your feet and your knees in it. And then after a while, you don't even remember that you're working out, sort of movement. That's why I kind of struggle to call it even working out now, because it's just like, this is movement, which is so important. All right, so now let's try to transition into a bear pose, if possible. If you need to break up the movements, feel free. So if I want to go into bear, I'm gonna take that right leg, I'm gonna tuck it under my left leg, and then flip, and now we're in a bear. Now when you play with the balloon with bear, your knees might start to not be under the hips as much, and you might have an elongated body, which is totally fine. Again, we're playing, it's cool. We're crawling around with a balloon. How fun, how quaint. And then feel free to keep on switching between bear pose and crab. And explore the movements too. Maybe find different transitions that work better for you. Another option, you could always go into a duck walk or a squat walk. So you don't have to stick with me the whole time if you find that you're really having fun with a different movement. That's cool. I am all for that. So fun. All right, let's come back into a side sit. And let's add those press ups with our knees. Come down. Add another when you're ready. Ooh, that was a nice crack from my shoulder. That was a good one. And if you can explore even more by bringing your back leg up, out. So just because you see me do it one way doesn't mean you shouldn't explore another in this like base kind of position. Let's go ahead and switch. Same thing. Add those reps, or just stay up if that feels better. That's why this is nice, because it's like every day is going to be a little bit different that you do this type of play. Woo! Are you warmed up? Are you feeling warmed up yet? I am. All right, guys, one more. Rolling. So this is fun because it requires a bit more timing. Roll, come up, roll. See if we can stand. Oh yeah. If that's available to you, play around with that. Woo! get hit in the face. Doop, 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 doop. And maybe stay in this like rolly position. And you don't have to come up like a ton. But when you start to get this and more reps in, your core is going to feel it for sure, which is really cool. Is Ruby there? Okay, I just don't want to squash her. I'm quite dense. So fun. And maybe stay in this, this upwards position as much as you can. So you're in this boat. So leaning back, you really feel that core working like crazy. Maybe extend a leg, maybe extend the other. If your low back starts to get into it, it's probably meaning you gotta tuck in a little bit more, or your core is just getting fatigued and your low back is starting to jump in, or if your hip flexors are jumping in, just give it a little rest. Do, 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 do. So fun. All right, guys. Go ahead, grab a drink if you need to. We are gonna combine everything. So this is free for all. This is where you kind of allow the balloon to go all over the place, and you have to find it and catch it and hit it. Okay, so go ahead, start in whatever position you want. I'm gonna start in that side sit. I'm gonna start to explore with maybe like a figure four get up, coming into a roll, get up, sink down, maybe into a bear, and then go into crab. Look at that. And I might come back and do a side sit. Up, swivel. So keep exploring, keep trying different ways to move, maybe ones that I haven't shown you yet, that you're like, oh, you know what? This could be cool. You're probably right. Try to challenge yourself by bumping the balloon with your head and your knee. If you haven't already, maybe toss between the two. Woo. So you'll never think of balloons the same. You'll be at like your kids' parties. You're like, oh, I remember you. But learning to control your body weight like this is so valuable, and putting your body through different challenges, super cool. Oh. And then really, like once you start to learn those side switches, those hip switches, you can add them so much, like they're just such great transitional movements, because I could roll, and then, you know, it's a very functional type movement. So keep playing, keep going, put on that favorite music that you want to. And if you ever need, you know, you don't need me. You can always put on a timer at home if you need a little movement snack from work. And put on for like 5 minutes, where you just need to move. You're like, I'm gonna bring out a balloon. So I'm gonna challenge you to explore even more, find a different movement we haven't done. A little back bend, maybe a little under, whatever it is. And then feel free, oops, I hit the lamp. That's nice, because there's not much fatality then, no worries. Feel free to let me know in the comments though, what type of movement maybe you tried, what color balloon you had. Ah! Woo. And if you had fun with this, Again, I just want to be able to share really fun, unconventional ways that people don't realize they can add into their life, because I hear so much that people, you know, they get intimidated by the gym, or they're bored with their movement, and they don't know what to do, and they don't know where to start, and I'm like, I got you. So if you haven't seen already, I do have a bow staff video. Beginner bow staff, totally beginner. You can use a broomstick, you can use a stick from a forest. Just make sure it's clean. And yeah, you can challenge yourself with that type of movement. But I'm gonna be adding a ton to this channel. I do have Kitty Hug Fitness as well if you like more conventional workouts, but Kitty Valkyrie is all about everything. There's gonna be everything. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Feel free to keep on playing. Let me know how it went for you if you tried this. Hopefully you did, and you can just watch me play with a balloon. Someone likes that. All right, well anyway, it doesn't matter. If that's for you, go for it. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those 3 things really do help on my channel a lot more than you guys know. So I appreciate it so much. Thank you for being here with me. I know this is kind of weird, but it's super fun, and I appreciate you. Don't forget to get outside, have fun, play, keep playing, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.